this amount. I'm sure that is honest. My question that have been asked in a while, HC, my not shaving again muzzle and well-aged muzzle, HC, not bragging. This is the reality on the ground. So hello everyone out there, I'm Al, and just whatever, let's do what we do regularly, and regularly we are exposed to with my help to different sheets and different ethnicities and different derivations, and I would never ever fucking believe what I brought you to pitch for today, because it's not been our discussions on flagpoles, our considerations that have been advancing for the whole while of the whole longevity of the existence of my channel. And guys, kind of what? I would never believe. I cannot fucking believe I did this, but I just was sitting there. You know, you're gonna be clear about where I was sitting regarding the stuff that I brought in, and I decided, just popped out of the conclusion that I should bring this. And you cannot fucking believe that I did that. So this is the Pippi Fox, like a regular, ordinary style that you use every day. Everyone diminishes the significance of this stuff, but you could barely fucking live without having it in the first place at your dwelling. And not only in your dwelling, when you go somewhere, you grab a piece of this reeled up stuff and you put it in your pocket just in case, like for some mishaps not to happen in your way. And guys, it's like a very I would say the biggest invention of the humanity, of the whole humankind. And without it we would not be able to live for whatever, even a second, regarding a situation where there is no motivated person that wants to poop and doesn't have any place for doing so. So guys, I wish you to always have your den where you can easily and quietly poop and do other errands of yours that you may meet on your way, guys. This is like ordinary real Pippi Fox. I don't fucking know the name, the real American name for this stuff. Like some guy during my childhood years taught me. He was learning at an English, so-called English school, and he taught me this was called Pippi Fox, maybe toilet paper in a scientific way, but I'm not a scientific guy at all in the first place, so you would never, you will never hear me saying something literate or grammar or any kind of scientific point oriented. Maybe rarely, if ever, I did so, but now I'm more in a kind of in a mood that brings me happiness with only selling sheets and fluff into your ears. But don't get offended, don't get me wrong, it's my just invention, it's my channel that I put on the whole globe internet, webnet, for this stuff to be widely spread, for this stuff to be good in terms of bringing happiness to people, bringing childish joy, and getting back to your childhood years. Why not? Again, reminiscing about those good times when you were young and you were silly, but I got stuck in my silliness, in my childhood years, and I'm proud that I'm being that way. So guys, this is the not even American Pippi Fox, our local Pippi Fox. It's pretty, I should say, translucent. The sunlight can easily penetrate it, but it only makes it lighter, or like a lightish brown. But don't confuse it fucking with the brown color. You know what what I'm talking about. This is like good light brown color, and it's how many? Maybe it says it's 65 meters of its length in total. I mean, what is real up here, and in your metric system, American metric system, it goes like around 200 feet. Is that if I count right? I hope I do. So yes, this is the like it's very translucent. Is the sign of its being very thin, of its thinness, and thinness. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm bad with those words. I only can talk. I cannot learn words. So what else? It's rolled up pretty neatly at a production facility, in a producing workshop, and it's reeled It has those grooves like on a tree, like those year circles. It has so many year fucking circles that I could barely believe it's been living for this long. And it's not a living wood. It's like the stuff that made out of that wood. So I'm not offending any living creatures or critters out there. So if it lived previously and then turned to its eternity life, I cannot object that happened and could barely help with what happened basically. Correct me if I'm wrong. So this is the Pipifax, the length I said already, the height may be around like how many 4 inches, and the total width is slightly less than 4 inches, maybe 3.5 inch regarding the regarding what my gauging tool says, like being my eyes or my ears or wherever you take it. Anyway, they'll be good about engaging people into my sheet of nothing fluffy material of today. This is the weight. I cannot even measure the weight with the right tools because only my grabby tentacles I have in my hand. Tentacles I have in my hands. This is weird, but that's all that I have. So it's like maybe 300 grams or something, 400 grams. I don't fucking get what it makes in American reality measuring units, like what do you have? Hey, please put it like grains or grams. I'm a metric guy, so no can do. And this is what if you pour out some liquid on it, it will soak in it and makes it wet and not you wouldn't be able to use it for this primal purpose, because if you do so, your fingers will get through it and go right into your where, right? So without mentioning it. So I'm weird and silly, I know. So guys, just what, and some line on it with their unknown purpose of being there, some fluff on it because it's fluff. Slightly smaller pieces of fluff are on it, so it goes without saying. It's a natural thing that it goes. A bigger piece of shit and some smaller piece of shit got stuck to it. It's just nothing. It's just good. It should be that way. That's how life works. So this is what. And it's powered. I used it already. See, as I said already, it's already powered. I use it, and now the line where I tore it has this kind of angle that you just spontaneously tore it off. It doesn't make any right or straight angle because of me. That I use this stuff. It's just, I don't know, it's pretty comforting when you touch your sensitive places on your body, and it's called like what? Just, I don't know, maybe X paper, Pipifax, like Tesla related stuff like SpaceX or Pipifax X. Let it be, I don't mind. Guys, this is pretty much what I wanted to read out of this fucking nothing. And if you've been with me, I am applauding you for doing so. Be good in your life. Do all the things that you were put on this planet for doing. Be real. Advance your reality, your skills, your wantings, your doings in whatever length you want, and you'll be good about it. Thanks again for being with me, for sticking now. What are we doing? I'm practicing my American. That being celebrated rubbish. Let's learn more for it now. Doesn't work our ways anymore. We can do our ways where I want. Be good. Get all sticking. Thanks again for being with me. Whatever you're fucking doing, that's the fucking know what we're doing. We're practicing my American. So be good. Get all sticking. Thanks again. Still around, guys. I'll very soon. Be good. Get all this out. Thanks again.